One thing I do not like being is the only sober person in the room. I just don't like it. Everybody stinks. Everybody's like sweaty and muggy, a little musty. Like, it's just gross. Baby, come back. Every day I try to play another game, but my heart can't take it. I try to find another boy, but all the ones I can't face it. Why do I miss you so much? I want you guys to see my outfit. If you're watching YouTube, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, I look so cute today. Wow, I look so freaking beautiful. Hello, guys. Welcome to a podcast I call As Your Big Sister with your host, me, Asia, my queen. A podcast that gives you big sister advice from a big sister who wish she had a big sister because, wow, I would have been a better bitch. How are you doing? What is up? What is up with you guys today? I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. Remember last episode when I told you guys I'm outside and I'm looking cute. I'm looking thick. I'm putting on lip gloss. Yeah, I'm moisturizing my skin. I don't care where the fuck I go. My skin is always moisturized. Boys. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Let's try that again. Elbows. Always moisturize. Knees, moisturize. Ankles. I got my shit together so much. The skin between my pointer finger and my thumb, never ashy. Never ashy. Don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with her. And if you guys look down and you see that the little skin between your pointer finger and your thumb is ashy, just know that it's a deeper issue. Let's get this fixed. Okay, let's get it fixed. Let's get it together. What's going on? Ask yourself, how am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, shit is fucked up when the skin between your smallest toe and the other toe that, I have to say, okay, let me not say that. I was about to say that toe really don't matter. Y'all know what toe I'm talking about? It's the equivalent to the ring finger on the toe. It's like, what are you doing here? But let me not say that for real, because I want you to stay. I'd like you to stay. Anyways, so yeah, I've been feeling really good. I've been feeling really confident, really sure about myself. Maybe it's because I got some money in my pocket. Yeah. I got $1 or $3, and it feels nice. It feels nice to fill up my gas tank. It feels nice to be able to get my eyebrows done and my nails done on the same day. You get what I'm saying? It feels nice to have a new outfit on. That feels good. That feels nice. And that's where she's at. I put some curls in my hair. Right, I was rocking the boneless braids, and I said, "Girl, we need to spice things up a little bit." You know what I mean? Like, you're looking a little dry. You're looking a little dry, dull. Yeah. So I put some boho curls in. I got these bundles for like $65. Very expensive, very, very expensive. I didn't like that. Right, because usually I would get the curls for like a cute $20-something, but it was looking it. Yeah. It was natting up a little too much. So let's see how this hair goes. But yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling awesome. I hope you guys feel great. I've been outside, like I said I was gonna be. I've been outside. The other day, my coworker invited me to her comedy show. I was like, oh my God, what? Because guys, I've been wanting to do stand-up comedy, right? I've been wanting to try it out because I've got all these jokes written down in my phone, and all I have to do is kind of put it together, kind of, mess with some words and things like that. And I feel like I would have like a cute little 5 minutes. Ooh, that's a lot. Cute little 3 minutes. Give me 3 minutes. I think I could do a cute little 3 minutes. But I've been wanting to start stand-up comedy. So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead watch a couple people, see what's going on. There was one girl that was really, really funny. I was like, oh, if you keep at this bitch, you're going to be that girl. Like, seriously. And I felt so honored to watch her because all it's going to take for her, I don't know if she has this or not, but like, it's only going to take discipline for her. She already has it. Like, the timing of her jokes were good. The things she was talking about. I love when a comedian is taking you down this road, right? You're riding in the car with them and they take a sharp left. And you're like, oh my God, I didn't know this was gonna happen. She had that. And it's so hard to get that. For a lot of people, like, you kind of know where they're going with this joke. She ate down. Like, there was one joke she told and I was the only one who laughed, and she was like, oh bitch, you see me, huh? And I was like, I see you. The girls, like, they need to catch on, because a lot of people, like, I'm not trying to be rude, but a lot of people like very easy comedy, right? Something that's like really in your face. Me, I like creativity. Like I don't want to know what you're doing with this, right? And so that was such a good time. But I drank a little bit. Guys, I'm not too much of a drinker. Yeah, I'm not a drinker really at all. I like to say that a lot. I think I like to say that a lot because that means so much given my background. Yeah, I have a lot of alcoholics in my family. So the fact that like I don't really drink just makes me feel really good. It makes me feel like I've done something. Anyways, so I'm not too much of a drinker at all. However, I drank the other nights. Girl, I just had one sunset margarita type of deal. When I tell you, I will never drink again. Like, I'm done. Pack it up. I felt that drink for days. I was like, oh, I'm never going to do this again. So last episode, when I was like, oh, like, we're getting the margaritas, when I was talking all that shit, girl, no, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Not at all, because, no, I'm sorry. I felt like shit. The way my mental health, take terrible mental health, mix it with alcohol. That's not a good combination, baby. I was anxious as fuck for days. And like, I could feel it in my body. I could feel it in my skin. I could feel it coming in the air tonight. Like, girl, I could feel it. And I did not like that shit. I was like, okay, like, I just will never do this again. That's fun. But it's just, I feel like the fact that a lot of people don't know how to have fun without alcohol almost makes you feel like turning up means, oh, I have to drink. Or going out and having a good time means, oh, I have to drink. And even though I don't like alcohol really like that, like I said, I love a cute margarita, but I really don't like alcohol like that. Even though that's how I feel, every time I say that I'm outside this summer, like, I'm talking about alcohol. Well, alcohol being one of the things that I'm going to be doing. And it's just like, you could still be outside and not drink, girl. You know, like, I'm so influenced by other people. Wow, Asia, grow up. You're almost 30, baby. You're almost 30. But like, the fact that a lot of people don't know how to have fun without alcohol makes me like, okay, well, I have to drink. Because one thing I do not like being is the only sober person in the room. I just don't like it. Everybody stinks. Everybody's like sweaty and muggy, a little musty. Like, it's just gross. But like, if I was drinking too, I would be just like you guys. And you know what I mean? It would be a situation where it's not really a big deal because twin. I say all that to say I'm not drinking this summer, but I'm still outside. But outside just is going to be a little different, a little different than how I've approached it. Because I'll be like, oh, I'm outside this summer, go outside, drink, and be like, oh, and then the summer passes. Girl, it's the drinking. You don't like it. Don't do it. It's fine. You'll be okay. I only have one hot topic today, so I'm not going to be here long. Y'all, have you been seeing clips of the Millennium tour? Oh my gosh, a hot drunk ass mess. Y'all, okay. If you guys don't know what the Millennium tour is, it's a bunch of artists who were really big in the early 2000s. They're putting on a show, right? These artists are TREY SONGZ, Omarion, Bow Wow, Plies, Boosie, Ying Yang Twins. And then it says RSVP. So I'm like, what does this mean? Does it mean like sometimes they're going to be there, sometimes they're not? Oh, RSVP means there were a group. So it's Ray J, Sammy, Bobby Valentino, and Pleasure P. Oh, okay. So they're a group now called RSVP. I thought that meant like I'll RSVP my own show. Like, oh, hey, like, oh, I'm coming to the show. So if I'm going to come, I'm just going to call you guys. I thought that's what that meant. But they're a group. Okay. So it's them, RSVP, Nivea, and special guest Rick Ross. I'm like, this is so thrown together. No. The only part that doesn't make sense would be Rick Ross to me. Like, that's the only part that I'm like, wait, what? I don't get it, but whatever. Anyways, the Millennium Tour clips have been hilarious. Everybody is, a lot more plump than they were when they initially popped off. One of those people being Omarion. We got Bow Wow. He's a little plumpier. Ray J. Well, okay, pretty much everybody except TREY SONGZ, I would say. Whatever. People have been body shaming Omarion so much online. I'm like, okay, let's relax, baby. Because fine. He's fine. Like, literally gorgeous. Like, and everyone's like, oh my God, he has titties. And I'm just, I guess I don't have an issue with it because I'm like, girl, I suck titties. Okay, let me stop. But like, I like girls. So maybe that I didn't have an issue with that. But like, Omarion looks good. Everybody seems to be having a good old drunk time. I would love to go. I would love to be able to go. Couple issues here. I do not want to see Boosie's yellow-eyed ass. Not the yellow-eyed bandit. I do not want to see Boosie. I'm good. But who I'm the most good, well, I don't even know, like maybe equally, but just for now, who I'm really not wanting to see is that damn TREY SONGZ. The way I hate him, like it's honestly, it makes me almost like not feel bad. However, if I could take that amount of hate and like transform it into like a business or even something productive, bitch, I'd be a billionaire tomorrow. That's how much I hate this man. And he's on my timeline more than ever, because women are literally recording him talking about he is so fine and posting him on TikTok. Like, you're not embarrassed. You're not embarrassed with wanting to be in a serial graper's face. There are so many women who have come out accusing of TREY SONGZ for grape and SA. And you just want to be in his face. Like, that pisses me off so bad, because it's like there are so many women who are so critical of other women I don't know, Megan Thee Stallion, she had one titty out, girl. One titty out for the red carpet. Nipple covered up. Looking gorgeous. And the girls are talking about there are little girls who are looking up to you and that's just so unclassy. But these men are out here violating women, children, each other. And y'all just be like, he just hurt. He's just a hurt man. Or don't even say anything. Don't say anything at all. Just continue to just want to be in their face. And I just can never understand it. I can never, ever understand it. We're so hard on each other. But when it comes to these men, we just want to, like, he's just misunderstood. He's just a black man that's not understood in this country. But this black woman, you got to make sure you got it all the fuck together. And you got to make sure you do it right every time. It's disgusting. Like, it is so disgusting. The fact that we do it to each other. It's just, let me tell you guys, I'm just going to spill the tea. Like, I'm just going to spill the tea. I think I've actually told this story before. So, about 2-3 years ago, TREY SONGZ gets exposed for being colorist. Oh my God, a shock. An R&B singer, like, being colorist, like, or a person being colorist. So how shocking. So the story is, the girl walks up to get into TREY SONGZ's, to get in his section. And his security guard was like, no darkies. Let me tell you guys, I knew this story was coming out before it actually came out. Do you know why? Because I was in this girl's close friends and she talked about it there first. Yeah. This girl I worked with years ago at the airport, right? Her and I used to work together. I found her to be so beautiful, so intelligent, just all the good things. She was so smart. She had such experience in life and knew how to articulate her feelings. And she was just so well read. But then she was a little kooky. Okay, a little kooky. It was just no shade, whatever. We all have these moments. And, well, probably not all of us, but she was a little desperate for fame. Yeah, just always seemed like she wanted to, she just wanted to be famous, so bad. It was just, to the point it was, a little weird, but whatever. Her and I became cool, right? We hung out a couple times. Years later, we're not working at the job anymore. We don't talk like that. We never really initially talked for real. Just at work, we were cool. Yeah, hey, girl. We hung out, like I said, 2-3 times outside of work, and we were cool. I'm really in a lot of people's close friends that I just really don't know like that though. I've never met in my entire life. I'm in their close friends. Maybe it's because I just mind my business and I just I like to kiki and move on, right? So I'm in her close friends. We haven't worked at this job in years, probably 3-4 years at this time. So in her close friends, she posts a picture talking about some TREY SONGZ declined me into his section, even though I look like this. So I slid up and I was like, why would you want to be in his section anyways? Why would you want to be associated with somebody who has been accused of rape multiple times and SA? Why would you, what? And she said, verbatim, yeah, I guess I believe them now. And I was like, you know what? This is none of my business. This is not my fight. She's not my daughter. She's not I really don't know the girl like that for real. Okay, cool. Didn't reply. She tells the story on TikTok. She tells the story on Instagram. She posts it, goes viral, right? She's on the Shade Room. I was like, oh, Lord. She's posting it all over her story and she thinks the shit is cute. And I'm like, you know what? This is not what my social media is supposed to be like about. Like no. So I soft blocked her. You don't follow me, I don't follow you. Let's act like we never met. Y'all, why did I get a text? I got a text from her maybe the next day. Something like, did you unfollow me? And I'm like, let me just ignore this message. Like, sometimes when you ignore things, they go away. Nope, not her. I would say maybe a week later, she texted me again and was like, I'll remember who wasn't there for me in my lowest times when I make it, or something. I was like, oh my God. She was saying she was getting death threats, which the girls are going too far. The girls are just too passionate, and like they take the passion and they don't put it in anything good. I'm like, girl, death threats for her being just kind of dumb. What? So, well, where was I at? She was basically saying that, like, when I'm on, like, I'll remember. I want you to remember forever. You know what I mean? I want you to remember for generations. I want you to remember this. Yeah. I want you to always remember this. Always think about it. I don't know. Like, I'm very terrified of people who are desperate for attention. I'm terrified of people who are desperate for fame and attention from. I'm just scared. I'm scared because I don't know what you'll do for it. And, it might cost my life just for you to be famous and well known. So I don't want anything to do with you. I'm going to be honest. Anyone who will do anything and will be in a room with anybody, count me out, baby. Count me the fuck out. Because I'm not going to be in the room with just anybody. Just know that. I'm not hanging out with just anybody. I ain't finna be in just anybody's face just because they got some attention. They got some clout on social media. I don't give a fuck like that. I don't. So remember that for the rest of you. Keep that on your mind. Keep that on your mind. I want you to go to sleep and think about it. I want you to wake up and think about it. I want you to be sipping your coffee in the morning and thinking about it. I do. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm always going to remember that. Like, it was like that's a threat. Sure. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Like, I don't say I have no respect. Let me stop, because I really have empathy for people who will just be all up in anybody's face just so that they could get on or something like that. I have empathy for you. I have empathy for the fact that you're that desperate, because shit must be bad for real. Because me, I'll work a job. I'll take a bus. I'll drive a 2012 Nissan Sentra. I'll do that. Because I'm just not going to be in anybody's face. I'm going to make my way the way I'm supposed to, and with integrity that makes sense to me. And being around colorists, being around transphobes, being around fat phobia people, being around hateful people in that way just ain't it for me. And the thing is that he took it a couple notches. He, like I said, accused of rape many times. So I'm really not finna be around you. Especially if, like, I know That's the thing. If she didn't know, then I would have been like, oh yeah, because some people don't be on social media like that. You knew, and what solidified it for you was the fact that he wouldn't let you into a section, girl. Where are we going? We're going nowhere, actually. We're going nowhere. What the fuck going on? You typed that. I understand if you said it, because that could have been a slip. You typed it. Y'all, moving the fuck on. As your big sister. Just because it don't make you money doesn't mean you shouldn't go after it. Or doesn't mean you shouldn't spend your time on it. We get to a certain age and people start asking us, well, like, do you make money doing that? Well, do you make money doing what if it's just something that I enjoy? What if it's just something that makes me feel alive? Because one thing this world gonna do is try to make you motherfucking feel dead. They want you to feel dead, because the thing is that when you feel dead inside, do you know what you do? You spend money. You spend money on things you don't want, things you want, things you don't know who you are. You don't have boundaries. You don't have anything. Because again, you're desperate. You'll do anything. You'll be anywhere. You know what I mean? So the world wants you to feel dead inside. So they're going to make you and everybody else think that just because you're at a certain age, or just because you're just doing anything in general, it should make you money. Because why are you fucking doing it? Why are you doing this and that if you ain't making money? And it got me caught up a little bit. I told my brother, I said, my nigga, if I don't start making some good ass money on this podcast, it's over. It's done. I'm tired. I'm done. And he was like, well, don't you like it? I actually love doing it, I actually love doing it so much that I show up for free. I show up for 100 views. Every week I show up for 60 views. I show up for 30 listens. I show up because that's how much I love it. I edit for hours for 20 views because that's how much I love it. So yes, I do love it. Yes, you're right. And he was like, then what the fuck? And he ate. Okay, you ate me down, little bro. You ate me down. Because yeah, like, why does it have to make me money? Go work your job because you got responsibilities and you grown, right? And you do, and I do want to live a certain lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Like, I love to get my nails done. I love lip gloss. Like I said, I love a cute outfit. So yeah, I'm going to go work me a job and I'm going to come home and work me a motherfucking podcast and do what makes me feel good and remind me of what makes me feel alive, or reminds me that I am alive. Because sometimes you'll work these fucking jobs and you will literally feel like you are dead inside, because what the fuck am I doing here, dude? Everything's so transactional. I don't even matter here. So you got to go home and you got to remind yourself of your purpose and what makes you feel alive and what makes you feel good and what makes you feel joy, because your purpose is to feel joy and to feel good. And you got to remind yourself of purpose. So even if it means you're going out skating after work, even if it means you're going out, you're biking, or you're podcasting, or you're on YouTube, or you garden, you tattoo, you draw, you make music, you make beats, you play with your guitar, whatever you're doing, you have to do that. That is your real job on this earth. This other shit is an illusion, a long ass illusion, bitch. An illusion that we always forget is one. But that's not your job. This is your job. What makes you feel good, what fills you up inside, is your job. That's why you're here. And don't forget that shit. At this point, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm so insecure. When somebody asks me if my podcast is making money, I say yes. They said, do you make money off of Instagram and TikTok and shit? I say yes. I said, yeah, I make some good money off of YouTube. They're like, that YouTube money good, huh? I said, yeah. No money. Nothing. Zero. Zip. Nada. Bupkis. No brand deals. No ads. No nothing. But I'm so insecure. I got to lie about it because I want it to make sense to them. Because when I say no and they're like, you're 30. You're fucking 30. What are you doing? What do you mean you're on YouTube? They don't get it. They're caught in the rat race. They're caught in the illusion, in the dream. And I don't know what to tell you, but like I try to get them away just by lying. Yeah, I make good ass money. Like, yeah, yep, and the brand deals, sometimes like I've done Fenty, I lie to them. I don't owe them nothing. I don't owe them the truth. I don't owe anybody the truth for real, but I definitely don't, you don't pay my bills. I don't pay, you know what I mean? So it's like, but I got to get them off my ass, and that's the only way. And do what you love. Do what makes you happy. Fit it in as much as you can. You're here to feel joy. Joy is your job. Joy is your purpose. Joy is what you're meant to do. Yeah. Joy is what you're meant to do. You're meant to laugh. You're meant to smile. You're meant to feel. So go do it. And sometimes, I only have 15 minutes. Okay, do it for 15 minutes. But you have to do it. You have to remind yourself that you're alive. You're not replaceable. You're not just some number. You're not just some person that just clocks in and just get fired and get hired and get left behind. And you're not. You're a person with passion and creativity, and that creativity needs to be expressed. Yeah. So we got to snap out of the dream. Snap out of it. All right. Let's do an affirmation, baby. Thank you so much to Intelligent Change for my affirmation cards. Okay. Let's go. Okay. All right. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Duffle, cruffle, luffle. Let's bring out a card. Okay. I see challenges in my life as opportunities for growth. Yeah. Like something's fucked up and you're like, oh, what can I learn from this? What can I take from this? How can I use this as a tool to get me to a higher level? You know what I'm saying? Let's just like a breakup, like a nasty, nasty breakup. Okay, well, how can I get hotter? That's all. I'm sorry, y'all. That's how I used to get down. That's how, baby, you don't want to be with me anymore? Not a problem. Just get cuter. Just get cuter. I always got cuter. I couldn't wait for a motherfucker to mess up. Not a problem. Not a problem, baby. They always came back crying. Don't you love it? Toodles. I'd say toodles, nigga. I don't play that. You want to act like I'm not the one? All right. I'm going to show you. Niggas call me talking about something. I've always loved you. I've always loved you. Nigga, I'm in a whole relationship. It's been like 4 years later What are we doing? I was just on the phone talking about some kiki. I was laughing so hard. I was like, girl, if you don't get off my phone. But they always come back when they're not cute anymore. I'm like, wait, hold on. So you a really low down, dirty dog and ugly. You ain't even cute no more. I was like, baby, like, what the fuck? Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Don't forget that I'm beautiful, kind, smart, and sexy. My name is Asia, my queen. This is As Your Big Sister. Bye-bye.